Singapore's para-athletes will soon get dedicated training facilities and end-to-end sports science support, among others. And this as the country works to put them on equal footing with abled athletes. And that's the pledge from Culture, Community and Youth Minister Edwin Tong, who says para-athletes will have a space to call their own at the new home of Team Singapore in Kallang. Mr. Tong speaks to CNA's Sabrina in an exclusive interview at the Paralympic Games in Paris.
A stellar showing from Team Singapore's para-athletes at this year's Paris Games.
It is already Singapore's best performance at the Paralympics ever, and we are looking forward to more. And I think this gives us a very strong foundation to push on from here, and we are very focused on making sure that those foundations continue to nurture good athletes, develop them, and bring them forward for Team Singapore at the future Paralympics and other disability sports.
This historic performance added weight to calls by the national body for para-athletes for equal recognition as what the Olympic peers receive. In response, Mr. Tong says he supports such a move, and plans are already in place for para-athletes to have a space they can call their own in Kallang, as Singapore redevelops the area to become a vibrant sports hub.
I think we have to look at both the Olympians and Paralympians, both able-bodied as well as disability sports athletes on the same footing. So the new plans that we've announced for Kallang, with dedicated training facilities, with full boarding, with end-to-end support from sports science as well as the academia, will also apply equally to disability sports.
Mr. Tong adds that the government is working alongside disability sports agencies in planning and designing the new home of Team Singapore for para-athletes. But beyond inclusive infrastructure, he stresses that more can be done to curate sports recreation programs for the disabled and develop training that caters to them.
Go further and look at programming, look at how we coach, look at how we train. You take an average, say, disability athlete who comes in for recreation. When they come into our facilities, there must also be a program for them. There must also be events that we can hold for them.
Ultimately, Mr. Tong says such efforts, when achieved, will help Singapore become a more inclusive place bit by bit. And that's not just in terms of physical accessibility. These will also help Singapore become a more socially accessible place that is inclusive of all needs. Sabrina, CNA, Paris.